Welcome to day 3 of my series where I'm sharing the tools and the ingredients that can significantly stack the odds in your favor of winning those clients. And I'm going to try and hit my 10-minute target today. At the moment, this is the pain that our software solves. Now we need to move on to helping them with our solution. And in the same way that we created a visual pain statement, we now need to create a visual solution statement. So let's have a look at some visual pain statements, some visual solution statements. Let's go back to that one we looked at yesterday, procurement guides, with multiple buyers and multiple suppliers. And the solution is we're going to put in this beautiful procurement platform, which is going to allow buyers to self-guide, allow them to build their own RFPs automatically, and AI is going to help them do that. And then we're going to build in this unified, centralized supplier directory, which means your suppliers are responsible for uploading their information, smooths everything down, makes it much more efficient. The AI-assisted workflows allows you to operate effectively at scale. It means you get better outcomes. It means you can monitor and manage products. It means you can rank your best suppliers. You will know your solution better than anybody. This should be something that you have already visualized. Drop in a screenshot if you like, but this is control and peace and harmony and happiness and a slick, clean process versus the mess that you showed with the pain statement, which is what they're currently living in now. Another way of drawing, let's go back to that property company that were looking at, buying and selling affordable homes. And they drew this before they even wrote a line of code saying, if we created this solution that did this, then we added that in, then we added that in, and it integrated with this, would that be a much better way of doing it? Look how cleaner and slicker that is. That is the solution visualization. And our job now is to go and test both the pain visualization. Are you feeling this pain? Do you recognize this pain? Are you going to do anything about this problem? Really important question. And we're going to test our solution on them. And that is what the meat of this video is about today. So why is testing your thesis important? The answer is every other industry, apart from business-to-business software, spends years and years testing, market testing or product testing their product before they go to market to make absolutely sure their customer wants their product before they go to market. Everybody else does it, and yet we don't. We take our product out, we think we know more than our customer does, and we get surprised when we suddenly realize our customer doesn't feel the pain and doesn't want our software, and we're out the door. So let's take that away. Let's prove our thesis before we go out the door. We must find out that our software or our AI is going to fly within those 250 into 100 perfect customers, or if it needs to be improved, or it's even more valuable, is it not, if your target market tells you that actually your software doesn't solve a problem that's important enough. It will save you millions of pounds of your mother-in-law's money and your investors' money if you find out now that you have built something that's not going to fly in the space. Don't go through the heartache. But what will normally happen is they'll tell you which bits of your pain solution are most visceral and which bits aren't. It must be done on buying personas from your perfect target market, right? And if you don't know any, we'll show you how to find some. It's hustle. That's not who we're testing it on. We're testing it on buying personas of our target market. We need them to be tough on us. We need them to tell us the truth. So build a list of 5 to 10 ideal buying personas. Now, they could be existing customers of yours, because you want to go back and verify this and make sure you've got your messaging right. But in a perfect world, they are LinkedIn contacts. We often put adverts on LinkedIn saying, get anybody help. We're just looking for a 30 to 45 minute research call. Ask your friends, put it on WhatsApp channels, put it on Slack channels. Does anybody know the head of procurement or even a manager in procurement? It doesn't have to be the economic buyer. It could be a champion, but it's someone who's experiencing this pain, ideally in the vertical and the industries that you want to sell into, and drop them an email asking for help. You will be stunned about how many people are happy to help you. This is not a sales call, it's research, and they will help you if you find them. And when you do this call, it could be done one-to-one or it could be done in groups. Normally it's done on Zoom these days. Tell them that you're speaking not only to them, but also to 5 or 10 of their peers in their industry. And you'll be very happy to come back and play back not just their research and what it's told them, but what everybody else in the industry is facing. They will want to hear it and you'll get your second call, which is what you need. And you're asking them for feedback. Do they recognize this pain, or is it something different? What have we missed? How does that pain manifest itself? What's it causing? What's the knock-on effect of that pain? Are people leaving the business because they're so frustrated with your systems? Is your boss on your back because your division runs so inefficiently? How much time is this costing you? How much money are you wasting doing this? What parts of the process hurt the most? And I'll show you the wheel in a second. We'll come back to that. But as I say, do not lead the witness. Get their honest opinion and say what is missing on this pain statement, because they'll always say, oh, it's interesting. What you've missed actually is this bit at the top. That's our real friction. That's our real bottleneck. It's getting the data out of here and into here, because if we had that, we'd be able to move much more quickly. So you're playing back your visual pain statement, and then you're capturing on what we call the wheel, which is where you've taken out all the big pain points. But what we're looking for is the top 3, 5 at the most, but ideally 3, and ideally number 1. Which of the pains that I showed you is the one that is hurting your organization the most? Because what you're going to do at the end of that call is you're going to say, great, I'm going to come back and play back to you, not just what you told me about what's broken in this process, but what everybody else has done, right? And you need to book that call at the end of that first research call. You'll find that person will have really enjoyed speaking to them. You're talking about their pain, about their business. They really would have valued what you've gone through with them. They'll happily book that second call, trust me. And on the second call, you're going to find out whether your solution works. And then when you play back your solution, remind them of what the top 3 pains were and play back your solution in the order, number 1, number 2, number 3, in the ways that your solution fixes those top 3 pains, right? Would it do the job of saving you time, of saving you money, and saving you heartache? And please be honest with me. I need to know whether this actually works, not in theory, but in practice. And if they're leaning into you on the call, you know it does. If they're looking bored and looking away, you know it doesn't. Listen intently. You're looking for headwinds. You're looking for challenges. You're not looking for validation. Reach out to me if you'd like to know how to do it. But your body language will tell you everything. Are they leaning in or leaning out? And as long as the call is going well, and if you haven't bought it, you should buy it. Buy the Mum Test. It's a brilliant book that will help you build this question set for you. Whether they are actively looking to solve this problem. Does fixing this broken process by chance fit into any of your overall objectives that you have personally or your department has this year? If not, can I ask why you're not looking to solve it? We've gone through all this pain, we've shown the heartache, we've shown the lost money. Out of interest, why would you not look to solve it? What is the cost of delay to solve this or not? Because if they haven't, we're going to have to go and find that money somewhere else. Or does the business not see it as mission critical? And then could I ask, what might be the top 3 challenges do you feel for your business adopting my solution? Where is this going to get stuck? What hurdles do we need to get over? Whose buy-in do we need? Who needs to be around the table for this decision making? Pull it out now. Now, you're not talking about their business buying it because it's still a research call. Out of 10, how keen do you think you and your business are to make these changes and be better over the next 3 months, 6 months, and 12 months? Is this a project for next year? You're trying to establish appetite, timeline, budget. Just ask for honest answers, right? They'll give you honest answers. If it's not important to enough, your value proposition isn't sharp enough, it's not fixing enough pain, and it's better to find out now than when you burn through £1 million of sales and marketing time in the Academy. And we will help you with that if you want to build those question sets. And I'm conscious I've run way over my 10 minutes and I've missed it again, but who cares? But you need to save that research and you need to play it back to your team and play it back to your investors. So finally, to summarize yesterday and today, through research with your chosen business, create a pain statement visualization. You know the drill. Get in contact with me, drop me a note or a DM. Please repost this if you think it's valuable or there's other founders who would like to see it. I'm deliberately trying to download solutions now, not just high-level stuff. And I will see you tomorrow where we're going to talk about how we build a killer message set, because we've got to wake that market up and we've got to talk to them about the pain they're feeling. And I will see you tomorrow.